Welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. And today, I like to tell you I finally had the pleasure of checking out one of A24's underrated, under radar movies today. And it's actually been on my list for quite some time. It is now available to watch on Tubi. I recommend checking out A Prayer Before Dawn, starring Joe Cole, who is playing a real life, well, I'm not sure if he's a well known boxer, Billy Moore, a English boxer, down on his luck, addicted to heroin, gets stuck in Thailand and ends up getting arrested and sent to the Nakhon Pathom prison outside of Bangkok, where he struggles to survive and eventually end up fighting in a Muay Thai tournament. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, this film is raw. This film is dark. This film is aggressive. This film is violent. This film is not a happy film at all. This is a heavily, heavily gritty drama about a man basically trying to find, I guess I would say, a calling to survive in pretty much in harsh environments or just trying to survive in general. Where this man, Billy Moore, gets arrested by doing some drug deals. And eventually he gets caught um, while also trying to smuggle some stuff. He gets caught and thrown into prison where he now basically trying to survive and serve his time. And for the duration while he is in there, the guy is constantly threatened, beaten. I mean, what can you expect being in a prison? But in this here, it's a place where you don't want to be at all for anybody. This is a testament of survival, testament of strength, testament of anything of strong will of a man trying to basically survive by the one thing he believes that makes him feel alive, and that is to fight. And he does this by not only combating some of his uh, some of his cellmates, for those that try to mess with him, but also when he gets the opportunity, a chance to stumble upon a Muay Thai tournament, and also a training facility in the prison compound where he feels he needs to fight, and he uses that to try to overcome certain aspects of his drug addiction. And to a degree, it makes me feel like it is something I think in a lot of modern movies that try to detail the ideas of what it means to be a masculine male. I'm gonna tell you straight up, this is one that you cannot miss, and it tells you basically the cores of what it means to be a man and the viciousness we have to adapt to as men. And you see that through Joel Cole's eyes, the actor. That's the name of the actor, I'm sorry. The character of the name is Billy Moore. You see that. You see that this guy, not only he's trying to survive being in prison and basically doing whatever he can to try to play it out, but he also gets a kick, a feeling of just living, just being alive by fighting, and he feels that he is at his maximum potential of fighting. And he learns more about Muay Thai boxing, and which I would love to take up because it looks like a very intense training that you have to like try it. Like I want to try it. Um, you see some of these trainings and some of these fights that happen, and they are brutal. I mean, they go no holds barred brutal, And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's some sites where you don't where you kind of want to look away, but you're capturing in its quality and its and the story that it's trying to tell. There are a few scenes in there. There was actually a certain if you're in the prison scene and when you're in prison, what do you expect could happen? And there's a scene in particular in there that was they don't hold back. They don't hold back on it, and it's heartbreaking at times, but it's also it's a testament of strength. It's a testament of having the strength of understanding what is a man, the full masculine embracement of it. And this is a film that you do not want to. I don't think for anybody who's looking for something that's very deep in story and themes, I would say this is one you don't want to miss. I will say this is a film that you cannot watch if you're for the fainted heart. I'm gonna tell you if you're the kind of person that is accustomed to like Marvel movies or Disney movies and all that, this film is probably not for you. But I would also suggest you check it out just to see where you stand with it. The film is a bit slow when it comes to cycling the overall plot. What I mean by that is what the character is really journeying to. It takes a while. And it builds up to it to where the character finally has an opportunity that might have some sort of salvation for him. This was a great A24 film. I highly recommend you check it out. Please watch it on Tubi. Currently available on Tubi for free. And you ain't got to spend a dime, especially if you own a budget. A Prayer Before Dawn. Have you seen it? Comment below. Let me know if you have, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.